Hello, hello, hello. Look at my shiny ass forehead. Wait, ways to start the day. So, I don't have a microphone, right? Like, I don't have a badass setup that will bring you all joy. Uh, yeah, my head is so shiny because of the light. But this is, that's stuff for another day. So, I have been planning to do a quick review of Godsworn as we have just recently finished it. So Seth and I have finished all of the campaign that's available right now. Very great campaign. If you have the time, check it out. Just to give a rundown, right? Let's start with that. Godsworn is a strategy game that is featured in maybe what I might consider uh, a how do I say this? A pagan fables background, and you get to amass armies like you would in most RTS, build your base, those kinds of things. And the current gimmick or the feature that makes it stand out is you get to play as the heroes of those pagans' faiths. Or I would imagine these are made up. I don't know. I didn't Google it, right? I'm not gonna fact check them. Just having a good time with what they put in front of us. And the gameplay plays, I would say, like a good mix of StarCraft 2 and Warcraft 3, if you use any of those Blizzard titles as an example. I haven't played too many strategy games yet, but those are my comparisons for this one. And it feels fantastic. Gameplay element wise, you start out small with a base. They'll usually set you up with some plot. The heroes are heroic, they're cool. They all have their own personality, which is great. I can't really put two heroes side by side and say they're the same. Army composition wise, so your army composition is based off of the hero that you pick. Okay. So in this case, I'm playing a Saleh. I loved Saleh the whole way through. I played her every single opportunity that I could in the campaign. And we did some AI matches. Uh, Her army, it fits a lot of the other pagan armies with just like a few units that are a little different. She has the Blade Sisters, and her supporting powers are a bit more economic based. The plot to the game, right? Without giving you any spoilers, okay? Uh, Christianity has made its way into the Isles, and some people aren't happy about that. Maybe as you'd expect. Some of them think it's crazy and that they are disrupting the natural flow of things. Saule, again, my favorite character, said, "We can handle this peacefully." Others might disagree. And so the plot follows various characters as they go through the different missions. You don't just play as one person or one faction the whole way through. Currently, the game is early access, like I said, and we're only up to Act 2. Even with just Act 2, we did get a really good, diverse amount of gameplay for the factions and the plot, and I think it's solid. They really leave the door open to, if this game pops off, they could do anything. Um, I would imagine they would keep the mythology theme going and maybe integrate things like China, Arabian. What else can I think of offhand? Could dip into Japan a little bit. They could do anything. And really kudos to them for what they have so far, because it immerses you really well, and I don't find myself going through it and saying, wow, that's silly. uh, I know that was a little bit all over the place. This is my first one, and I'm just kind of freeballing it. I really want to get it done, especially because it's early access. I think with where it is right now for early access, this game is $25. It's worth the purchase. I would suggest purchasing this for anyone. You get a lot of content for $25. You get what is, in comparison to most, a full game. And I know I didn't bring it up at the beginning. The game developers, there's only 2 people on the project. And let me pull up Steam real quick. Let me give you a better rundown of the team that they're working with and things like that, because they deserve it. They deserve the kudos, and I want you guys to be able to find it really well. So for Godsworn, pulling it up right now, it is Thunder Oak Interactive. And 2 people just killing it. So the updates are a little slow, and we're not getting like a content update, once a month or anything like that. But they're putting stuff out there. Last major update was January 25th. As for any concerns that I have about the game, anything that has me worried, not really. They have a really clean game. The units are super responsive. I didn't experience anything that was just full-on broken functionality every single time. Just like with any game, it has a few bugs that could be worked on. Noticeably, there are some combat instances where you can see into the fog of war. And what I mean by that is, so fog of war is there, and you can hear the sounds of battle and see some of the animations. Sometimes your workers get stuck in various places. It happens. And the AI, when it comes to working with you, because this is a cooperative game, you will get an AI companion if you don't have friends. They are a little silly. They are a little silly. I don't know if you've seen in the background. This is just gameplay from one of the missions where we're assaulting the church. They die a lot. They just kind of send their units and the heroes in, which is fine. I don't necessarily think they would lose entirely on their own, like if you just left them to their own devices, but they could use a little bit of your support. With that in mind, so I'm not going to do ratings. I don't really like doing ratings. I prefer just kind of letting the descriptors speak for themselves, because if you like the way I described it, or you like what you're seeing, right, check it out for yourself. Don't use my ratings. I think this game's fantastic. It has a lot of potential, especially for early access. And if you're ever in the market for a mythological RTS, you should pick it up. $25. I don't think there's, a reason not to. And I'm sorry, my price is wrong. $30. I think it can go on sale, and it'll be $25. And if this review has gotten you interested at all, I think you should pick up the demo. If you are hesitant to just jump right into a game, they do have a demo that lets you play through, I think, the first 2 missions, which are, again, just solid interactive missions for you to play through. And seriously, great work, guys. You're doing excellent, and I really hope you for the best moving forward, and I'll be checking out every update that exists from here. So thank you guys for watching, and maybe we'll do more of these as I play more stuff. I'm realizing it is hard to play a lot of things, but have a great one. We're going to pick up the stream later with some other stuff. Bye, guys.